I ain't no activist, I'm the protagonist. I don't co-cap in it. I fly solo like one cup in the cabinet. The cabin's the cabinet. They trust me at landing it.
Welcome to Lost Coaching, one-stop destination for everything pop culture. My name is Astøn. We have
Tia Moore.
And today we're going to do a recap for Power Season 5, Episode 4. So we had a lot going on in this episode. I guess we'll start off with the problem child, Dre, this week. So Dre, we see he's really campaigning to get this dirt nap. I don't know what else to say for Dre. Basically, we see he's. I guess we see the question I had the whole season about the truth, and they're working in the clubs together. But it turned out that they're not working in the same clubs together, I guess. But now they are officially working on the Queen's Child project. So how do you feel about that?
I don't like it. Once again, this Congressman Tate is really he's irking my nerves, man. He looks shady, he acting shady, he just shady, man. And the fact that he brought Dre into the mix is just grimy. But, I mean, I understand, he's desperate. He brought Dre into it because he felt like Ghost wasn't pulling his weight after he had a breakdown in the fundraiser at the club for the situation when he thought some other little girl was raining.
Yeah, but I feel like this was always his plan, though. For Tate's, yeah, because even back when Dre and Ghost were still cool in season 4, when they did that interview on the corner, Dre was randomly there too because Tate invited him.
You're right.
So Tate always had Dre, I guess, in the back of his head as a second, and now we're I didn't really think about Tate doing that until now, but now we see him actually pull the move out. Oh, he must have had this plan the whole time because Dre just popped up.
I'm just gonna nickname him Tate-sploitation because he loves to exploit people, man. He does.
I just thought it was funny how Dre knew it was a bad idea at the beginning, but at the end he was like, "Oh, to keep Ghost off of me, I'm gonna go do this." I feel like if you thought he was gonna be mad at you at first.
Oh no, I don't think that's why he did it. I think the only reason he agreed to do it wasn't about Ghost. It was when he saw the feds go and bust the Hemenez, and so he figured if I have these connections, this can help me get out of these types of situations.
He did say that about the squeaky clean or the
public image.
I forgot all about that part.
Yep. So that's why he was like, "Oh, this is how it could benefit me."
Yeah. So we seen that happen. We see that he basically snitched on Diego to his sister.
Yes.
And now it's starting to make sense to me why Diego doesn't like Dre. Besides the fact that he's a horrible connect. But we see that Dre, that she's basically been playing those two against each other the entire time. And that makes perfect sense. And we see...
But she wants her brother out of the picture because she knows that he's a liability for the two of them.
Yeah, because the count was off $60,000 or something like that, and she made him pay. We see that she made him pay it back in full. Was it same day, next day?
It was during the next meeting.
Yeah, so that was pretty fast to turn around that end of it.
But what else did she do during that meeting? She told Dre she wanted Cristobal.
Yeah, she wanted to promote Cristobal. Promote him, but basically train him to do the club business and basically take over for Dre while he's overseas, which just means Dre is about to get replaced pretty soon. That's all they're saying.
The reason I think she's doing it is because she knows it's either she's going to have to kill her brother or she's going to have to get Dre out of the picture. So if they can have a happy medium with Cristobal, then they back in business. They don't have any issues. That's what I'm thinking she's thinking.
But I think I think what she really wants is to get rid of both of them. Because even when she was arrested or whatever, she's like, "Man, just take my brother." She's begging, take my brother. Just get rid of him. Just I gave you everything you need. Just get rid of my brother. And now, we see if she's playing those two against each other, and we know that he's already reckless anyway, and he'll do Diego will do stupid stuff. So she's already expecting one of those two to kill each other. So basically, whoever kills whoever, she'll deal with the last one. And That's why she got a replacement for Cristobal replacing Dre. Mm-hmm. And then she got she's the replacement for her brother.
Yeah,
so.
she don't need her brother because she's running the business anyway. He's just really the muscle.
He's not even, I think he's the fall guy.
He is. You're right. Yeah, good point. He's
really the fall guy.
Good point. Yeah.
So that surprised. Well, it didn't really surprise me once I saw her.
Nah.
But I was like, oh, perfectly makes sense how she found the gun and everything. And
Wait, did she find the gun?
She didn't find it. Well, Angela found the gun earlier in the season.
Okay.
But
how did she know?
She placed it there. Remember, she said, "I left the gun there for you guys to arrest my brother."
Oh, that's right. Yes,
yes.
She did say that.
She's actively trying to get him killed.
And that's why she said, "When's the last time you seen your gun?"
Yeah.
You're right. So my bad.
I'm just like confused, like how he's so high, so reckless that he doesn't know when stuff come up missing or So,
but that's how she knows Dre is messy too, because he should have found that before she did.
About the
gun.
Well, no, the gun was from last season. It was at the end of last season they found it.
But my point is, why would she be finding his gun?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but so we've seen that happen. Now, I didn't call it. I called it indirectly, like Angela's boyfriend was using her or something.
You did call it on last episode.
I thought he would be working for the Hemenez siblings, but he's actually just working for the government, and they said it's too much of a hassle to arrest y'all, so we gotta let y'all go. Which
is the craziest thing in the world to me, but like she said, too big to fail. So like it's like the necessary evil. They need them so that they can.
Yeah, because they shut them down. It'll be that power vacuum. Yeah, their body's gonna fall everywhere. Yeah. So.
Yep, which is crazy. But that being said, Angela still feels like crap. She still feels used, and now she's second guessing everything. And in the midst of that, she still have this detective on her heels because
Blanca. Yeah, Blanca's not playing no games. I'm like, who had this like Scooby-Doo crime board just in the middle of the office? It's always like granted it's hidden, but she got everything pieced together. The only issue is she has a ghost on the board. And Tasha. But she had ghost Tasha, Angela,
even the kids.
Yeah,
family.
But like the only person who's not really involved in this is technically Ghost, like. Because Tariq when he did the murder on his own.
Right.
He stopped that. Angela covered it up with the help from Tasha.
Right.
Ghost is literally just in the wind. Doesn't know anything about this whole situation, and he's being investigated.
This is true.
For something he didn't even know about. While at the same time being investigated for being the connect for another person. But since Tommy showed up, he's probably gonna get in trouble for it.
Everybody has so much stuff going on, and Ghost has no clue. No clue.
Yeah.
But he also out of control too. So you see he been drinking.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned that from like 3 episodes ago. You were like, he got a drinking problem again. And I'm like, you think so? Clearly he does. Because who said that? Tasha's mom asked, was he drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got Ghost spiraling right now. I was surprised they brought Raina back. Because they didn't even give her an episode for her own funeral. Like, they gave her no screen time for her own funeral.
That was weird to see Raina. I mean, I was glad she got a check for season 5, but I thought that it was just weird that's where it occurred.
It was weird because, like, they aged her up or something in the scene. She looked older than she really seemed. I don't know what it was.
That kid always looked old. I don't know what you're talking about. She looked like somebody's auntie.
Can we talk about Yaz? Yaz came out of nowhere.
Yaz looked like somebody's auntie. Just kidding.
Yaz came out of nowhere. Last time I see Yaz, she was still in diapers. And out of nowhere, she full grown, talking.
She looked like she's 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like,
but they still have a stroller in the corner. You pointed that out.
Yeah. I don't know why they had a stroller for that grown ass kid. Like, I have no idea. But they had that going on. We see Tasha's mom came back. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember what they were talking about. I remember they had those conversations. We see them having a lot of conversations.
Well, Tasha's mom asked her, who was that guy you were hugged up with at Raina's funeral? And so her mom really wants to know what's happening with her and Silver. And then who swoops in? Silver's back in the scene telling Tasha, you don't got to stay at the penthouse. You can stay with me, you and your daughter, which is really a sucker move. How you want somebody to come move in with you that's married with their kid? Like, what kind of message is that for a kid? But Silver, this is how you know Silver's very selfish because he's only thinking of him.
Well, that's more of a Tasha issue.
No, it is a silver issue.
Uprooting your kid while you're married to go live with another man.
But she ain't going to do that. She was moving with her mom.
Oh, it's her mom. I don't know who apartment it was.
It's her mom's apartment. It's not his.
Oh,
why would she put a family picture of Ghost, her, and the kids up at Silver's place?
Yeah.
That's her mom's place.
So, that's what I hated too, Tasha. I hated this whole thing with Tasha. I'm out of the business. This isn't going to end well for us. Ghost literally said this the whole series to her, that there's no old drug dealers. You can't retire being a drug dealer. It's going to catch up to him at some point. Mm-hmm. And now she's talking about, I don't think we can outrun our past.
I mean, yeah, he was
4 seasons, and it took you to find out,
it took your kid to be killed before you decided, yeah, this is not the right life for us. Yeah, Tasha was crazy for that. But what I liked about Tasha in this episode, which, keep in mind, I haven't liked her all season. I still don't love her. But I felt like she's regaining her strength. And she's speaking up for herself, and she's saying exactly what she wants. When it comes to Ghost, the whole Silver thing is still a little bit weird. That dynamic just is not working for me. But I felt like she got some of the old Tasha, season 1 Tasha, season 2 Tasha back, and she's the separation will be good, so she can figure out who she wants to be. What?
That I was thinking about anytime Ghost got mad, I really realized this episode. No, a lot of people always say Ghost blames Tasha for everything. Mm-hmm. But in this episode, it was like he blamed her for everything. I forgot what he did. Like
he went off at the charity thing because he thought he was seeing Graina, but it was another little girl, and he told Tasha, "If you would have been there, I would have never had to give that speech."
Well, it was like 5 times in the episode. I remember anytime something happened, he just, "This is your fault." I'm like, "Yep, mm-hmm. Good old Ghost." Like,
yes.
I never really noticed as much until this episode. Maybe because he did like 10 times in one episode. But every time something happened, this is your fault. Mm-hmm. Dre got promoted to my job because of you. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
this episode.
It was pretty crazy on the dynamic. However, that little wedge that has grown between Tasha and Gab, although that wedge has been there, but now since she moved out, I feel like it's prime time for Angela to slip back in there. And lo and behold, the episode ended with her and Ghost meeting up at the diner or whatever.
So I knew this was going to happen. She was listening to voicemails. Yeah. Every time, I told you, if she didn't want nothing to do with them, she just changed her number or blocked them. But no, she let them call. She listened to voicemails.
You can't change your number, though. People do not change their numbers now. You done worked hard to have people got your number.
iPhone's got a block feature.
The block part, I agree with.
So, like, this is...
It's hard to block somebody that you got active crimes going on with. You kind of need to leave the communication line somewhat open.
But she's not committing any crimes with him. She's committing crimes with his wife.
But it revolves around him, though. He's part of it. Even though she is only in communication with the wife, it still revolves around him because it's in relation to their kid.
Yes.
Okay, come on now. When you know you done wrong, you like, well, I got to keep it at arm's length, but just in case I have to talk to this guy, or he finds out this, or Tasha calls from his number, I need to know. I need to be able to be reached.
But she's ignoring his calls, so she's not really too worried about Tasha calls.
I mean, granted, she wanted to keep a little edge open, and all it took was for that new dude she was seeing to play her on that case. And now it's, hey, Jamie. Hey, big head.
If I wanted to be playing, I had a guy that did this before. Like, but so we see that happen. We see, I don't know if he was really playing her though. Like I thought he was playing her. I think this one just kind of fell into his lap.
I don't know. I think the fact that she told him what she was working on sparked something in him, and so that is what he figured out what was going on, so he was able to be ahead of her.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, shit, we can't let this happen.
Yes.
So I seen that. We seen what wasn't it? The light skinned dude. Proctor. I'm talking about Proctor. I'm talking about the light skinned dude. I forgot the login.
The guy, the IT
Donovan,
guy.
Yeah, IT.
Mm-hmm.
We see he's over there with the cop snitching. He's not really snitching. I don't even know how you like an FBI agent getting called in to like a New
detective's office. It's really weird.
So,
but it's weird that they said it was improper use of his thing. Like, how did they figure out he even deleted something? Like, wouldn't it be evident that it was something in relation to them?
I don't know how she would have knew. I think only person I could think of is Angela did something foul again, like to cover her tracks. She says like how she did with Greg, but she was like, "Oh, he's out here doing improper stuff with his login," even though she knew.
Oh, she was just mad at him. Really, it's just like a payback.
No, not payback. He was using his login, but if something would have came up about that, about the gun being deleted or whatever, she could be like, "Look, see, I had to suspend him already before." For doing improper stuff, to show like a pattern.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm assuming Angela did, because there's nobody else for him to. I don't understand why he would have got fired over improper use of his login.
Yeah.
When
if they don't know what he.
Yeah, and he's already been reporting the IT multiple times.
Right.
That he was locked out of his account.
Yeah.
So it's like.
It just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And how are you gonna say the only person I know someone who had access to my account when you didn't even have access to your account? If,
right.
If you thought she had your password, why didn't you ask her for it?
Right. Right. I agree.
But obviously, Blanca is not giving up on this case. She's still going at it. She even still got the detective, the packet or whatever, all the files, whatever she's supposed to give up. She still had the files, so she's still coming for Angela. We see. But
she knows something isn't right.
Yeah. We see Proctor, Mock, and.
Well,
Mox.
first of all, you got Proctor, whose ex-wife is trying to come in the scene, and it's what it is causing a stress. It's causing a buildup. And you see a struggle for him trying to figure out. You see him trying to figure out. Should I just flip on these guys? Like, I feel like the wall's closing in because you got the ex-wife putting stress on him. They just raided his home, and they're looking for evidence from the Homeland Security guy because he was the last person there. So he doesn't know what to do.
So he got evidence. I think he's cool on the home agency, the Homeland Agency, because he has the laptop. So if anything's come back from that, hey, I want a deal. I'm gonna give you time like y'all want it. So either way, he's gonna be fine on that one. I don't see him flipping, especially at the point, because even his wife knows.
But he's considering it.
He's considering it. But even his wife knows he got cleanup guys. Ex-wives. No, he got cleanup guys. And I think those cleanup guys are going to be coming for her rather than anybody else. Because she's talking reckless. She got his daughter acting all crazy. We see he really don't like her. She's been dirty before. Like she got,
which is a bad drug problem.
Yeah, bad drug problem. So if anything, I feel like his cleanup guys that she was referencing are going to go after her. And I thought that's why he was meeting James for, was like, hey, can you fix this problem for me? But that's not what he went in for. He wouldn't even actually tell about Teresi.
Because he's like, I'm pretty sure this guy's turned state witnesses on you guys. And that's exactly what he's doing. He doesn't have any qualms about setting up Ghost and Tommy. One, I think we were like, well, is Teresi really, does he really care about Tommy? Does he not? Yada, yada, yada. But he don't care nothing about Tommy.
I think Teresi messed up and is about to get himself killed. The reason I say that is he called Tommy's son in front of his wife. He told his wife he was snitching.
Did he? I missed that part. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he called Tommy's son in front of his wife. He told his wife he was snitching.
Yeah, he did do that.
If she actually feels like when he called Tommy's son, he like literally meant it as "you're my son" rather than, no, it's like older dudes call young people son sometimes.
Yeah.
If she really finds out that he had a kid outside the marriage when she can't have kids, that's definitely going to be like a betrayal.
And she likes Tommy. She's built a relationship with him, and she has an affection for him.
Yeah, so I think she's going to end up telling the family that he's snitching. Because she said, if the family find out you're snitching, you are going to get killed. And I think to protect herself, because like if she knows he's snitching and they find out, they're not just only going to kill him, they're going to kill her too, because that's what he cares about.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I feel like Teresi messed up on.
So I think that Teresi's wife, Connie, I think she's starting to, I feel like she has a little bit of loyalty to Tommy. Like, for some reason, I feel she's listening on their conversation. She knows Teresi's a liar, but I don't think she wants to see Tommy hurt.
Yeah, I don't think it's a true loyalty to Tommy. I think it's more so she's definitely with like the mafia family rules. I feel like she's she obviously was the mafia family. She did like 25 years, like not 25 years, whatever he was in for. Mm-hmm. And we see, because even she was a little suspicious about it when she was like, how'd you really get out or whatever.
Yeah.
And we see even the mafia people are
like a little
all like, hey.
How you have a license and now you here?
So everyone's suspicious about him. And I think this is just going like...
Well, even, I felt like he even came on a little strong with Tommy. Like, let me take care of this for you. Let me help you.
He did.
And Tommy was like, no, I got it. In full Tommy fashion. Like, I'll take care of this.
So we got that issue. And then if something I had, what else happened? It was something else with that issue.
When he got shot at?
Oh, that's a second. But when he was like, when Kanan, actually, because we got Tommy got shot at, we see when Tommy got shot at, Kanan comes up. Mm-hmm. Kanan and Ghost planned that pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
Kanan really didn't plan for anybody to get hurt, but these idiots switched it out at last second.
Yeah. Kanan told them to use blanks. Actually, I think that was the plan all along. I think that's why he wanted him to use blanks, so he wouldn't accidentally get killed when he go to shoot him.
Well, yeah. I mean, as a plan.
I meant you didn't want those guys to get hurt. But they kind of ain't idiots. Why would you go in with blanks? You know,
but it's supposed to be a drive, but they're supposed to just shoot and keep driving.
Yeah. So one person shooting, really, because if the one person would have been shooting and the other person still been driving, it wouldn't have been an issue.
No, they probably would have.
They stopped and were shooting.
They stopped. First of all, they put real bullets in, so they actually shot people, which is good. Well, Kanan was actually trying to prevent that. Mm-hmm. And when he walked up on the car, you just killed him to kill all the loose ends.
I mean, don't say Kanan was trying to prevent it like Kanan was being a good guy. He planned to kill these guys.
He probably is planning to kill them, but at that moment, he was trying to use that just to get in.
But still, he's not a good guy. Don't paint it like he's...
No, but I mean, in that situation, he was trying to stop them from being hurt. Like, because you can't get into them.
But he still planned to kill him. So don't say Kanan was trying to prevent that.
I mean, if you can't get in with the boss if the boss accidentally get killed on your plan.
This is true.
So you have to, like, come up with contingencies. Like,
I agree. Either way, I thought it was a good plan to kind of create some friction and like we shouldn't trust Tommy, or maybe we shouldn't trust Teresi, pretty much getting Tommy away from the Italian family.
Yeah, so, and that actually happened because we see when Kanan tells them, it's because of that street beef.
Yes.
We find out now Tommy's up, they've been upset at Tommy and they're upset at Vincent.
Because he's like, he lied to me. He promised me that was over.
Yeah.
So now it's going to create problems with Vincent, which is probably going to create problems with Teresi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Teresi got his own problems.
Which is going to probably, like you said, though, it'll circle back to Connie.
Yeah.
Somehow. It's going to be interesting. How many episodes we get this season? 10?
I think it's still 10.
So we halfway through already.
No, it's only 40%.
Almost halfway through.
Yeah. So we see, that's really it, everybody, because Kanan's big step was just playing everybody against each other. That's Kanan's little card.
Oh, wait. Can we talk about Tommy again? So how about the fact that he was at the scene when the Hemenez got arrested?
I forgot all about that.
And Angela was going through the report, and apparently they're still tracking his Mustang. And they seen him she's seen that he was there.
I don't know if she's seen he was there. I think she just seen that we still have an active plug on him.
Oh, okay.
So I think somehow they're going to realize, we were at this airport at the same time Tommy was at this airport. Tommy must be the connect we're looking for. Mm-hmm. So Tommy about to get himself arrested for something. Really Dre. For Dre, just because he was there to kill somebody, even though he was committing a crime. He wasn't get charged for a crime that he wasn't committing at the time. Mm-hmm. But
Dre is really killing it for everybody. We got to get Dre out of there.
That wasn't Dre's fault. That was Tommy's fault completely.
That was Tommy's fault. However, Dre is the reason why everybody is on somebody's radar. It all comes back to Dre. Dre is I can't blame him for tATE, but no matter what, he's still involved in it. I hate Dre. I just don't like him.
So
bye-bye, Dre. Please go soon.
So I think that's it for everybody this week. My power move I'm going to give for Kanan for his drive-by that he prevented and started at the same time. I'm going to give it for him to get in that way. Okay, you're going to give it to Dre. Let's see. Do I leave it for Dre? I'm going to give it to... You may disagree with me on this one. But I'm going to give it to Angela's boyfriend. Oh, I forgot all about him.
I'm going to give it to him because, I mean, Angela, she was on cloud 9. She thought she just changed her reputation. She had Mock, and I always forget the other guy's name. She had them like groveling at her feet. And then in 30 seconds, here he comes like, nah, dead dad. We going to go ahead and let these people go. So I thought that was quite interesting. And even then, what's her name? What's the hemenez?
Angela. Alicia.
Alicia?
Yeah.
He was like, she tried to negotiate with him. He was like, nah, that ain't what we gonna do. You gonna have to handle your brother on your own time. We gonna go and let y'all go, but we gonna leave it like this. So I thought that was a bit of a power move because he's leaving everything in play. So I won't say that was the most powerful. I think Kanan's was good, but I think he is going to definitely shape the season because the thing he did pushed Angela and Jamie back together, and then it also pushes the hemenz to further their agenda too.
All right. So with that, my predictions is I think Angela's going to come clean about the investigation. Well, the investigation, like covering stuff up.
To Ghost?
Yeah, to Ghost.
Yeah.
Let him know what's going on with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's going to happen with Dre and Ghost. Something has to come to a head because they're definitely working together now on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So something has to come to a head on that end. I hope they don't end up making an allegiance, but I feel like something stupid is going to happen, and these two are going to make
it for something stupid. I think one of two things is going to happen. I think, well, it could be one of more than two things, but I think Tate could get killed through this whole, because he just creates more and more mess, and he don't really know what he's messing with, I don't think. Like, because he doesn't see all these other moving parts. So I think Tate might get himself killed, or Dre, because I don't see Ghost getting killed, or Dre is going to get killed, and that's going to create more scandal for Tate in this whole Queensbridge project. And it's going to not happen. I actually think the whole Queen's Child project, that's what it's called? Yeah, Queen's Child project. I think that whole thing is going to get halted, and I don't think it's going to get done. Yeah. And I think James, like when he came into the room and he threw it, I think he's realizing that it's probably, he should just go ahead and let it go because it stopped being about Raina. It's a long time ago.
Yeah. So that's all we have for this episode. As always, my name is Astøn. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Saint_Astøn.
And you can find
the
me
Illuminati
on
gonna see me with their good eye. They think they Heath Ledger scary, they just Jack Nichols. I'm assigned to my city like the bat signal. Young chosen one, golden boy, De La Hoya. It ain't too many me's. Rest in peace to Vern Troyer. I was younger than